So thinking about it, I realized that all these problems with Maria Layman started just after her prostitute buddy, whatever her name was, started her campaign against us, her big racist campaign against us, screaming at our then 2-month-old puppy, Daisy. Screaming that if it has teeth, it'll bite. And Daisy was only 2 months old then. And she called me a crazy cracker-ass white bitch back then. And then, because I retaliated with calling her a nigger, no worse than that, she began throwing rocks at me. And one damn near hit my head and did leave quite the dent in my siding, knocking the white paint off the yellow paint off my house, exposing the old gray paint. Hit my house that hard. If it had connected with my head, it would have killed me, because it would have hit me in the temple. That proves that the woman was attempting to murder me. Now this woman's never been back around, but just after this, Maria Layman starts in with all of her crap. She hates animals, blah, blah, blah. And she starts acting like a prostitute herself. This leads me to wonder if she wasn't pimping her friends out to people. Nice. Especially after what I've been hearing. I mean, she's flipping people off, screaming at them, acting like a total slut. Let's just say the things I've seen her do makes me if I had been her mom, I would have been completely ashamed of her. I would have been disowning her as my daughter. Let's put it that way. She's completely disgusting. And then she's sitting there screaming, "Why don't you fence your yard? Why don't you keep your animals penned up?" And I'm like, bitch, I got a fence. If she wants to go that far, why doesn't she be the responsible parent and fence her yard? She doesn't have any fence at all. If she really wants to keep her kids safe from stray animals, including stray dogs, why doesn't she fence her yard to keep them out of her property and to keep her kids safe? Why isn't she being a responsible parent? Sounds like she wants everyone to do her parenting for her. Screaming at everybody else about their animals ain't going to keep wildlife out. What's to stop a rabid raccoon or possum from coming after her kids? We got groundhogs here. I've seen raccoons and possums. We definitely got squirrels. What if the squirrels go rabid and go after her kids? Duh. Now, fences ain't going to keep squirrels and possums out. I'll guarantee that. Won't keep wildlife out. But why is she screaming at everybody about animals in general? We can't keep wildlife away from her. That's just dumb logic. She's living on the wrong planet if she wants no animal life around her, period. She needs to go live on Mars. Hate to tell her. No matter where she lives on this planet, there's going to be wildlife. Why doesn't she do the responsible parent thing and build a fence around her yard if she really wants to keep her kids safe, instead of screaming and hollering and picking fights with everybody else around her and being the rabid human foaming at the mouth and making everybody else think that she's the one who needs to be put down. Believe me, when I've talked to people in the neighborhood and they're like, she needs to be put away for life. She's cuckoo. Some have even made the comment she needs to be put in a ward for the criminally insane. I mean, it has gotten that bad here. But that's not surprising in Marion. Look at how they just treated my friend Mike Connor. Just because his profession had been as a lawyer, they treated him with less respect than they would a lab monkey when he died. I'm not going to go into it. Funny thing is, last night we had a thunder ice storm. Or 2 nights ago, I should say. We were joking about it, saying that was Mike's punishment for the town for speaking ill of the dead. I was taught to never speak ill of the dead because things can happen. Especially if the Lord gets involved. Good night.